Hi, I'm Jacki Smith and welcome to another episode of Ask Jacki, and today we're going to do another take on another version of our Witches Union spell kits. Now, first thing you're going to do when you get your wildly successful Dragon's Blood Witch's Brew spell kit that's available through the Witches Union line on Coventry Creations, first thing you're going to do is you're going to pull out your Witches Union card, you're going to put down your magical name, you're going to realize that you are a part of the local number 13 and you have permission to cast the spell however you want because you're a part of the Spellcasters Club, and this is all the permission you need. So now that you're a part of the Witches Union and you're ready to get witchy, let's cast this spell. So what we're going to talk about today is the Dragon's Blood wildly successful spell. Wildly successful. What we're going to do with this spell is just build on past successes and go from there. What you're going to need for this one is you're going to need a Dragon's Blood candle, you're going to need the Dragon's Blood oil, you're going to need 2 small mirrors. This is a cute one I found, a little compact. You're going to need your business card, and you're going to need a picture of you. Isn't that cute? It's a cute picture. Make it a good one. But it doesn't have to be the perfect picture, just a quick picture. You notice I printed that one out. And from there, we're just going to get going. So what you do first is you take your 2 mirrors. When I first visualized this spell, I thought about those little pocket mirrors that you get in some of the purses, the little square ones that are about the size of a business card. Can't find them anymore, so I went and picked up this cute little compact. And one side is 10 times magnified and one side is just regular. Yeah, that's a 10 times magnified. So what you do is you take the oil and you anoint the mirror. You just anoint this mirror with Dragon's Blood oil, because what that's going to do is that's going to power up. It's going to power up what you're reflecting back on yourself a millionfold, more than 10 times. And then you're going to take your business card. And if you don't have a business card, it's okay to take a card with your name on it and just who you are. That's okay too. And what you do and what area you want success in. This one's my business card for Coventry Creations, where I am the president, CEO, and enchantress, as I'm proving to you now. And on the back of the card, I put my latest, biggest win. You want to write your big win on the back of the card. And it doesn't have to be big as in I just had $1 million. It might be a win that says, I had the power to overcome something. It might seem like a small win in everyone else's book, but if it's your win and your success, it's a big win. And then you want to take the picture of you. And you want to put your face in front of this win. And you want to hold it for a second. So you want to have what you wrote down as your big win and your face, and you want to hold this and you want to remember what it's like to be successful. Because success breeds success. That's how it works. That's the magic. And you're just going to think about what it felt like to be successful in that moment, how you felt when you realized you did this. Your work was working. The things that you wanted to accomplish is coming to pass. And there's this feeling that starts right in the gut and it just blossoms through your whole body, and you just remember what it meant to succeed, and you own it and you love it and you fill your body with that. And that's the first step of the magic. Then you take your anointed mirrors, and I'm going to take the one that has the 10 times power, and I'm going to put my business card over here. I'm going to close these mirrors together. I'm going to anoint this whole thing one more time with the Dragon's Blood oil. And then I'm going to place this whole contraption either underneath my candle holder or next to my candle holder. I'm not showing a candle holder right now because there's so many ways you can use one. And then you're going to light the candle. And you're going to let it burn, preferably about 3 hours at a time. If you can take 3 hours where you're focusing on this in and out, spend that first 10 minutes really giving it a good time, really get good energy of yourself. Then you light the candle and let it burn for about 3 hours. It's a good optimal burning time, keeps the candle nice and healthy. And then extinguish it when you're not around. And you come and relight this every day for at least 7 days. And what you're going to do for each of those 7 days is you're going to re-anoint these mirrors. You don't have to take them apart. You can even tie them closed if you want, but gently. Anoint the whole thing with more Dragon's Blood oil and take this into meditation and remember what it is to be successful. Remember what it feels when you're victorious and you win. And if you have a new win, take this apart and write that new win on the back of your card. It's okay if it gets messy because you're going to write over and over again. Every day you have another win. You have another moment where you're successful. Write it on that card to remind you of what it is to be successful. And again, put your face in front of that win to keep that win top of mind. And when you put this right next to your candle, touching your candle holder, you're using the the law of contagion, which is this is one of the magical things you charged up. This is another magical thing you charged up. If they're touching, you've just increased your magic 100-fold. And you light this candle every day. You meditate for 7 days. You meditate for 10 minutes of those 7 days. Let the candle burn for about 3 hours if you can, as much as you can. You can go longer. And by the end of that 7 days, you're going to see how wildly successful you are, how you build one success upon the next. And when you're all done, take this apart, dispose of any leftover wax, lovingly giving it back to the earth, aka putting it in the garbage. But take this business card and put this in your wallet, because this is charged up with a ton of success. And you walk around with this, and when you're feeling down, like you're a loser and you can't do anything right, you pull this out and you remember and you let that success energy just fill your entire body, and you will step back into that wildly successful spell. Not complicated, but super powerful. And you can do it, and you're worth it, and there's no way to get this wrong. You can change this spell up as you need to if you want to do something different, if you want to anoint it in the right way, if you want to use a different business card or a different picture. The thing is, you can't do this wrong. And do it when you feel it. Keep it magic, join the Witches Union, and be a spellcaster.